welcome back to my channel, Life as Maya. Today we have a special guest, her mother. She's back. She's been on one of my earliest videos. I think my second video I ever posted on YouTube. And she's here again, and she's in a whole new phase of life.
Wow.
We both are.
Such a long time ago.
I think, yeah, our last video, 2 years ago for sure.
Wow.
Next year will be 3 years, and we were just, I don't even remember what we were
then.
saying. Yeah, children. I don't know what we even said on that YouTube video. Might need to go rewatch that.
No, seriously.
But today we're gonna do some cute fall drinks. We're gonna do some fall mocktails, and then we're also gonna bake later. And we're just gonna talk about this new phase of life that we are both currently taking on. We're both married.
Can you believe that?
We're children.
Wait, let us get married. Literally.
We are
child bride, but it's fine.
Like, who do we think we are? We say this to each other all the time, and then our husbands are like, y'all are.
I mean, they're grown.
They're like, yeah,
they're
we're
actual, you know.
exactly. We just turned 20 like a few years ago.
I turned 16.
Please.
You know, it's fine. Okay, let me stop.
Oh my gosh, your birthday's coming up.
It is.
Wow, yeah, you're about to go on a birthday trip.
I am so excited, but I don't want to get old, so let's not talk about that.
So let's get into these drinks. So today we're gonna make an apple cider Moscow Mule, and for ingredients we really just have mint leaves, lime, apple cider, and ginger beer. So yeah, do you know what this first step would even be?
I'm not a chef. I'm not a baker.
Or a bartender.
I'm here to learn.
None of the above. Okay, so we're gonna add some limes to the bottle. I don't even have a muddler.
Shaker, the setup.
You know,
Giving
I'm really
real
trying.
bartender.
I'm
So
really
good.
trying. Well, Hermela, since we're here to talk about marriage and all the things, I have a question for you that I actually just want to start us off with.
Okay.
If you had a like, not a huge wedding, but you had a pretty nice size wedding.
Yeah, I would call it medium.
Medium. But you did really good with like the venue and all the things. Did you know that you always were gonna have a wedding? Like, was that always a dream?
It has been a dream, but
Okay.
after we started like planning, looking at the numbers, we were like, should we even do this?
Yeah.
Like, is it even that serious to actually follow through with the planning, with the paying, with the everything, booking the vendors? But I'm glad we did. It was, yeah, it was a lot of work.
I bet.
It was a whole project planner, part-time.
I was gonna say, did you plan it? Like, did you plan your wedding primarily all by yourself?
No, my husband, he was just so
Was
so
he involved?
supportive.
Supportive.
So, you know, letting me do my own thing. It was great. My mom was a huge help.
Okay.
My mom helped a ton. Our families both helped here and there.
That's
so
nice.
that was nice. But yeah, I would say everybody makes fun of us because we had multiple wedding events. My mom planned like a whole engagement party, traditional wedding for us. So that was her whole thing. And then our actual wedding, I planned and executed that primarily.
Which was so nice.
Wow,
You did such a
thank
good
you.
job. So if you had to do it all over again, paying what you paid, knowing what you know, all the things, would you do it again?
Oh, 100%.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
right after it was done, I was like, can we do this one more time?
Again and again and again. No, it is. I feel like it was well worth it. Like, you'll never get that moment again.
And I feel like right now, elopements are a big thing, and like court weddings and all the things, and I'm all for that. Cause the extravagant wedding, going into debt, doing all the I mean, listen, do what is it within your means. Like, I'm 100% for that. If you can afford that, please do it. We just didn't feel the need to spend $50,000, $60,000 on a wedding. So we set a very reasonable, realistic budget for us and tried to stick to that for the most part. So
it definitely still gave $50,000 wedding.
Wow.
I'm gonna get some ice.
I'm literally just here chatting. I haven't done a single thing. Just what should I do?
Well, maybe you can shake. We'll let you shake. Oh wow, professional. If I could do, I did have a lot of events. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
So what did I do?
Should I keep shaking or
I think that should be good. When it like turns like this cold, yeah.
Magic.
So we're just gonna pour it over our ice that's already in our glasses. Okay, so clearly I didn't make enough.
Oh, that's okay.
So, yep, I'm just gonna add a little bit more apple cider in this.
Did you already add this?
No.
Oh.
If you try to shake, like Roger tried to remake this, he tried to shake ginger beer in it and it literally blew open.
Oh.
Because it's carbonated.
Okay. Learn something new. Anyway, back to your...
Learn something new every day. So I had a bridal shower, which the original plan was for me to have a bridal shower, and because my siblings and mom would be up here, then I was going to do just a very, very small, like, just church elopement technically, where we do the whole church thing, few people get married, call it a day. And I would have been okay with that. But this thing is kind of a little scary to open sometimes. But my mom was like, you were the child that used to talk about her wedding all the time. Like, at least let me throw you something.
Aw.
The way you ran near her. Like,
I can't help myself. I need to scream every time. It's fine. Okay.
Noah, please.
Oh my gosh. It was not even that bad.
No, but the first time I opened it, it was that bad. Here, we need more ice.
No, it's like those cinnamon rolls. You know, ones that come in a can.
Yes.
They scare me so bad.
And you have to pop them. So I agreed to let my mom throw something or like host something for us, and that was a wedding. That was a wedding.
It was a full wedding.
It was supposed to be like a small little reception, but then I kept asking her guest list. She kept ignoring me, and we had about 100 and something people in that room.
That's a big wedding.
It was a big wedding. And I mean, the way we did it, I do wish if I knew it was going to be a wedding, I probably would just do like a big wedding from the get-go.
Mm.
But I did also like the fact that like we didn't wait and we just had a church thing. It was very intimate.
Mm.
Some of our closest family and friends were there. And it was just like, wow. Honestly, I could have left it at that. Because we spent a lot of money.
The more the merrier. Because
but the more the merrier,
so many
you're right.
memories to look back on, so many
You're
pictures, so many moments. Like, it's so sad when your bridal era is over and you're just like, okay, what now?
There's a grief.
Literally,
there is a grieving era after, because it's like, what do I have to look for? Especially after your honeymoon's done. It's like, what do you mean? Do I just go back to real life?
It's devastating. I mean, it's relieving in a sense because you're just like, okay, I feel like I have so much of my time back, my brain back. I was up every single night for like 3 weeks leading up to my wedding because I was just so overwhelmed, just thinking about, oh my gosh, what if this goes wrong? I forgot to tell someone this. I need to pick this up. I still need to order that.
Oh my god.
It's so much. It's so much. And the way I slept after my wedding, literally like best sleep of my life. But
and you had like a planner, like I guess did she come with the venue?
Oh, our coordinator?
Our coordinator, yeah.
Mm-hmm. She was
on top of it.
She was so good.
I could see, like, I didn't have to stress that much planning because my mom did plan. Thank God. She did such a great job, too.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't have to go through, like, the stressful part. But I can see how, like, when I was at her wedding, her coordinator was like, do you need anything? Like, this is what's about to happen. Should I get you this? And I was just like, that's so nice to not have to, like, think. Mm-hmm. Really, like, you know that the staff is handling things, and your photographer was so good. I feel like your wedding, did anything go wrong? Let's say cheers.
Yes.
Guys, this is our little mocktail.
So cute.
Hopefully you like it. She told me that she didn't like apple cider a few minutes before starting this.
I'm gonna like this. I'm gonna force myself to. Hey, this is so good.
This is good.
This is really good. Very refreshing.
You're not just saying that, are you? You're not just saying that, are you?
No, I wouldn't lie. On my podcast.
She'd be like, can I get some water? Can I get some water?
No, this is really good.
Yeah, I really like this. This is the best fall mocktail.
I love a mocktail.
And honestly, if you want to add you a little razzle dazzle in there, I'm sure it would go good with, what is a Moscow usually? Vodka. Ugh, I'm not really a vodka person, but we're going to stick to mocktails, especially on this topic. Whew, we need this drink.
Wow.
Only kidding. guys, we're about to get into baking, and then we're gonna get into the nitty gritty of being married in your 20s.
Are you ready for that?
I'm a little scared. Alrighty, guys, we are all set up. I don't even know what we're making. I think they said the recipe we're following is a cinnamon crumble pumpkin loaf.
Ooh,
sounds
very
great.
fall.
Very fall. Let's show them our ingredients. So I have pumpkin puree from the can, white sugar, flour, brown sugar. Oh, this will be down. Baking soda, baking powder, vanilla, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, allspice. What do you have over there? Oh, and some melted butter and 2 eggs.
Wait, is this butter too?
That is melted butter.
Oh. I guess you separate it out for like the crumble and then the okay. And then we have some more brown sugar, white sugar. Is that flour?
Yep.
Okay.
That's flour.
Listen,
It's
the way
okay.
you just have all of this stocked in your house is so impressive to me. Like
The only thing I didn't have was pumpkin puree. For whatever reason, I did not want to add that to your list.
Ready to bake at any given time.
At any given time. You know when I pick up something, I'm just like, I have to get good at it. But, okay. So, Hermel's going to work on our crumble. And I think that is just a matter of, yeah. You're going to mix flour, brown sugar, granulated sugar, the allspice, nutmeg, and cinnamon, and then add melted butter and just mix until it gets that crumbly texture, it says.
Okay.
And I'm going to start in my medium bowl and whisk together flour, baking soda, baking powder, and salt. Okay, that's easy enough.
Okay, we can't mess this up.
This can't be that hard, can it?
Yeah, no.
All right, so as we're talking, hopping back into the marriage talk, did you always know? Well, maybe you didn't always know, but did you always want to be married at 24? Or was this like just by chance, like, oh, I found my person and it just happened?
Well, you know me, so you know this answer, but I was ready to be married at
18.
like when I was like, what, 13, 14, I had decided, like, written out in my journal my exact timelines of this is when I want to get married, this is when I want to have kids, by age, by date. So yeah, I mean, I was scheming all along.
Wait, is it the same timeline? Were you on track from 13
years
years old?
behind. A couple years old.
Well, thank God you're a couple years behind. God forbid you went any earlier
If it were
than
up
that.
to me, I would have kids by now. But you know, thank God I don't because I still have a lot.
We all had that timeline. We're like, kids by 25. Like,
That is
why did we think
crazy.
25 was the age to have kids?
That is a baby, no.
That is a baby.
Yeah, no, I've always known that I wanted to get married young. I don't know. I've just really desired marriage for as long as I could remember.
It was just in you. You were meant to be a wife.
Was not meant to be a girlfriend. I could not be a girlfriend for 10 plus years. Come on now.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, I knew I wanted to get married young, and then I went to college. I was like, yeah, it's not gonna happen. By the looks of it, this is looking.
See, I was gonna ask, were you ever fearful that it wasn't gonna happen?
Oh, 100%, 100%. And I tell you this all the time, and it's so funny to say out loud, but like, because I wanted it so badly, I was like, I think God is just gonna hold this out on me for a few more years just to teach me a lesson.
Why do you think that way? Oh my God.
I don't know.
But you did used to say that.
All the time. Because I was just like, I want this so bad that I knew that God is just like, you're idolizing this. I'm not going to give this to you right now.
Yeah.
So, I really thought I was about to be like 30, 40 years old and not married. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but
you just
for
desired
a girl who wanted to be married at 18, could be a little
You're like,
devastating.
God forbid you're trying to teach me a lesson that this is this hard. I think about that too all the time though. Like, if we desire something too much, I feel like God's going to be like, well, nope, not getting it.
No, seriously.
Or why can't it just be like, oh no, maybe I'm desiring it because it's actually God's plan for my life.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I feel like even in college, I did not think I was going to have what do they call it? Like the college sweetheart. I didn't think I was going to find my husband in college. I always imagined it would be like at work. So like really my focus was like, I did start wanting a husband around like 22, 23 is when I started to be like, oh, okay, I can see myself being a wife. Like, I would love to meet my husband. But I always thought, like, I was going to have to graduate first, get into my career, and focus on that before God was like, here you go.
Mm-hmm. And you did say that. You're like, I am focused on my career. Because we would have these conversations all the time. Like, so when are we going to get married? Like, I'm over here freaking out. She's like, I'm just worried about getting a job after college.
Literally. I'd be like, the focus is the career. The husband, he will come.
And he did.
Yeah, before the career. Which is so wild. Because, it shows you that even if you desire it a lot, God will give you that. And even if you aren't, like, necessarily focused on it, like, God will still bless you. Mm-hmm. Especially if that's a part of his plan. It's like, here you go.
I do think it takes a certain level of letting go of that thing, though, because there was a certain point where I was just, like, trying to force so many things that weren't working, just, like, idolizing marriage, and we would have those conversations. We had our, single season, we were like, okay, we're really just gonna focus on God and stop, like, trying to manipulate his timeline.
Force his hand, yeah.
And literally after that summer, I think is when I met my now husband. So I do think it took a certain level of release to really allow God to, like, step in and, like, fix my heart posture and be like, okay, now I can give it to you because you're not gonna put this thing above me. Yeah.
That is true. It was like our summer of singleness, and honestly, it was such a good summer.
It was so short-lived, but...
Right. We were like, we are walking in our purpose. Like, we just knew that once we left that summer, we didn't know when God was going to bless our husbands, but we were like, we are, what was it? We're just focusing on our relationship with Jesus. We're curating that. Like, that was the focus. And it honestly was. So it is funny that, like, as soon as we were just like, this is the priority, not necessarily finding the husband. Yeah. How he was like, well, here you guys go. Finally, you got what I was trying to tell you.
Finally. Because it took long enough.
Lord. So I know, like, at 13, if you're desiring marriage, you have, like, probably some form of unrealistic expectation. I mean, we all do. We see the movies. I mean, maybe you had, like, someone in your life you romanticize it for, but has marriage, obviously, guys, we're both, like, less than a year out of this thing. We're talking about new marriage, but being married in your 20s comes with some fast-paced growing, I would say. Mm-hmm. Like, marrying someone and, like, letting them see, like, all these intimate parts of you that no one else gets to see. Mm-hmm. It makes you grow a little faster because it's like, I'm not just living for myself. I also
having a glass over there.
Luna, please stop. I'm gonna call your dad in a second to come get you guys. But yeah, it makes you mirror, like, oh my God. Honestly, before I married Robbie, I was like, I'm perfect. Who wouldn't want to marry me?
No, seriously.
Like, what flaws do I have?
None.
What
do you mean, flaws? What's that?
I don't even know what that is. Like, I used to think, like, anybody who gets to marry me is blessed.
Truly. Can I use this to, like, scrape this off?
Huh? Okay. And then I got married. Mm-hmm. Scrape or...
Yep, I'm doing so good, guys.
You are.
Really,
you're honestly doing great. It looks good. That Crumble looks good.
Let's show the camera.
It smells good too. Or was that? I think that was that vanilla I just added.
Oh wait. Should I add any, like, of the seasonings? Or?
Yeah, I think you do. It says for your crumble, I think all of this. Cinnamon, nutmeg, and just allspice. So just these three actually.
Okay.
But yeah, I realized that I actually am not as perfect as a wife as I thought I could be. And I don't think I would have learned these parts of myself yet. Like, I feel like it took someone else not even showing me, because I don't think he was ever like, you're not patient, you're not this. It was just like being with him constantly showed me like, girl, you're not patient. You actually aren't as kind as you think you are. Like, there are so many parts of myself that was exposed being with someone that I was just like, yikes. So
I went crazy on this.
You didn't. No, because at first I was looking really light skinned, so I was like nervous.
Okay.
So I feel like the crumble's supposed to be a little dark, right?
Okay. I forgot, like, we're baking and not cooking, so you gotta be a little bit more, light-handed with this stuff.
Like, in the recipe it said to measure out the, like, little spices, but I feel like I could tell, like, how much I want and how much I don't.
Okay.
And that could be the problem, but, it's okay.
But back to what you were saying, what, like, specific qualities do you feel like you realized in yourself that you weren't aware of before you got married?
Oh, wow, that's a great question. I think the biggest one is I'm not as patient, and that's kind of as a person as I thought I was. Like, that's actually so hard to admit. And just because I'm saying, like, I'm not kind doesn't mean, like, I'm just evil and mean and angry all the time. But I don't know, it's just so easy to, like, be kind to your girls. It's easy to be kind to strangers, but when someone you're closest to, which is so funny because you should have the most patience with that person, you give them, like, the least amount of patience, the least amount of, benefit of the doubt. And because my husband is so kind and actually is very patient, it showed me, like, wow, that's what real patience looks like, and that's what real kindness looks like. What about you? Was he, like, exposed? Did he expose anything in your that you didn't, like, realize within yourself?
Yeah, I feel like similar to you, I had such a what do I call it? Like a limited view of myself. I feel like it's easy to just recognize, like, all the highlights of your character when you're not constantly around someone. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so mature, I'm so this, I'm so that. And then you get married and you're like, oh, wait. So I feel like the main things that, like, have just, been slightly exposed is definitely, like, I can be a little selfish sometimes.
Okay.
The patience is a big one. And I think, I lost track of the one I was about to say. I thought about it when you were speaking, and now I'm like,
Patience, selfishness.
Oh, maturity. I already said that, that's why I blanked. But
really?
I thought I was the most mature person ever. Like, in all the friend groups I was in, like, everybody would call me the mom and this and that. And, like, literally. I don't know. Like, I'm typically the youngest person in the room because I, like, whatever, skipped a grade, all this weird stuff. Anyways. And from that point of view, I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm so mature. I have it all together. Like... And then I get in a relationship, and it's like, oh, the maturity is showing, the pettiness is showing, the lack of self-control is showing. I'm like, ooh, yikes. This is a lot. But like you said, I feel like it's so easy to, like, not necessarily hide those things, but, like, those things don't really show up in, like, my relationships with my family or my friends. But when you're constantly around someone, you've had a long day, you get home, and that patience is wearing thin. And then,
No, like you said, I didn't even, the way you just described it as such a limited view of oneself. Like, it is so limiting. Like, this is the most, outside of the relationship with God, this is the most, like, vulnerable, I feel like, a person will ever get to see you.
Oh, yeah.
And, so it definitely exposes... How have you guys, well, not even you guys, because really it's a you thing, but how have you, like, fought against those ways? Because I could definitely see how, like, because you were living on your own for a little, so I can see, like, you're in your own bubble. I can see how, like, 100%. Selfishness can, like, creep in, and you not even realize it, because everything's about you at that point.
Yeah, and I feel like that stage is so fun and so important to just have, like, your space to figure out yourself. Your schedule, what you want to do with your time and all the things. So I'm glad I had that time. But yeah, definitely could develop selfish tendencies in that season because it's like I get home, I do whatever I want to do. My schedule is my own to control. So, yeah, I think, I don't know, how have I, honestly, just leaning on the Holy Spirit. I don't know what else.
I was going to say, maybe because you don't have a choice anymore.
I just feel like I have to check in with the Holy Spirit, like,
constantly, I'm sure.
If we're having a tough conversation while we're out at work, I have to like just sit in my car for a second and be like, okay, I need to get my heart posture right before I step into this house and, carry this conversation on in a way that does need to be handled. Or if I'm just frustrated about something, like just making sure that I'm like checking in with the Holy Spirit before I act out of my flesh, because when I do that, it doesn't, end up the
never
prettiest.
ends up cute.
So
For no one in the situation.
Yeah. No. So, yeah, I would say that's the biggest thing for me. What has worked well for you? Because I clearly need all the advice.
Girl, me too. Honestly, that is only something. I feel like the things that we listed are, like, they're supposed to be evidence fruit of the Spirit.
Yeah.
So it's not like we're like, oh yeah, I got married and found out I was a cheater. Like, that's...
I mean, I hope not.
Yeah, like, God forbid. But
that's so crazy.
It's like the only person who can help you correct those things are the one that you have to get close to for him to see. Like, the more you get closer to God, the more he like develops you, and then those fruits of the Spirit come naturally. So like you said, just leaning on God more. I think I get why it's important to be close to God during the single phase, because those are like impurities that he can prune out of you. Like, obviously marriage is going to cost you some level of sacrifice. You're gonna change, like, things will change. So it's like, you can't go into a marriage perfect. But yeah, this marriage, I've had to get in that word multiple times. And outside of just the Holy Spirit, it's like the guilt of like being mean to your partner when they don't deserve it.
That's so sad.
It's
They're
like,
so sweet.
yeah, when they want to be, they can be. But like, I don't want to, be a ticking time bomb that he has to be like scared of.
Like walking on eggshells. That's
like,
so sad.
God forbid he says
so
the wrong
sad.
thing for me, and I'm like, well, but a stranger could do something like maybe I wouldn't like, and I'd be like, breathe in, breathe out, I'm gonna walk away. It's like, girl, do that in your marriage. How about do that in your marriage? So yeah. Would you say any expectations that you had when you kind of like just viewed marriage has changed?
I think this is all about. Yeah, I do think I came into marriage with a lot of expectations. a lot of expectations. Because, like I said, I've been wanting to get married since I was like 14. So marriage was like such a fairy tale, just over romanticized thing for me. I don't think I fully comprehended the
level of
and
sacrifice.
Listen, we did all the prep. We went to premarital, we read the books, we did the podcast, we met with like older couples, we tried to get all the wisdom that we could. So I feel like we did the practical work to prepare for marriage as best as we could. But can you really prepare fully for marriage? Probably not. But
the steps are helpful, but like once you're in that, it's like your marriage could go this way, mine could go this way. Like, we could be battling two different issues.
Literally. And like every season is gonna look so different, and like there's just so much to learn throughout the course of your life. So how do you think you're gonna like do a crash course of marriage in 2 weeks?
Read 2 books and then you're good. Wisest wife on earth.
Like, the way I just had, I was like, oh yeah, we have to read this book, we have to do this, and then we're gonna be ready, and then we're just gonna like go into marriage.
You were really like that. You were really like that.
I sure was. And
they were good books though. They were good books.
Great. They were. I can't remember what they're called, but.
The Meaning of Marriage was one of my favorite ones.
That one was good. I think we read 10 things you should talk about before you're married or something. Our pastor recommended, which was really good. It was very practical.
That one good. That sounds like a good one.
It was good. It's a lot lighter of a read than The Meaning of Marriage, and I think we also read Sacred Marriage, which is also a very deep
that
read.
One's good. I've heard that one from someone at our church.
They're both really good books, but I feel like they're probably helpful to have maybe a little later into your marriage, just because it's just so many things that I'm like, obviously reading about like, oh, sacrifice. I'm like, oh yeah, that's so good. Like I'm just gonna like be able to apply that right away and be so good at that as soon as I get married, and then like actually get married. And yeah, but anyways, I think I came into marriage with expectations of just like romanticism, like every single day, just being like lovey-dovey, just
peaches and cream. Beautiful.
All the stuff. And like obviously I would say we're still in the honeymoon-ish phase, and like we still try to be romantic and do all the cute things, but like we're also still living life. Like our jobs are gonna continue, life is gonna go on. We're not gonna have time to just sit there googly-eyed and
love you
all day long.
No, things shift. Things definitely shift.
Yeah, so just like, yeah, I guess.
You think like I feel like when we were single, we thought like, kind of like how you said, like, oh, if I know this person in this way, like as my boyfriend or even as my fiance, and we figure it all out before marriage, we go into marriage, it should, like, what else reason would it be beautiful? It should be beautiful, right?
No more so.
And even like you said, even reading the books, it's like, I was reading like, whew, this is a whole lot of dying to yourself. This is a whole lot of sacrifice. Like, what if my marriage just simply isn't like that? What if I don't have to sacrifice? What if, we are on the same page about everything? Like, this is going to be great. Delusion. And like, and things are so beautiful. Like, I hope we're going to get to the great parts of marriage. But I think the reality of being 20 and married is, when you're already 20, you're already figuring out so much more about yourself, about life. Like, there's still parts of me that I'm like, where does that even come from? And even in therapy, like, you'll talk about things and you're like, oh, wow, that dates all the way back to that. And then you put on top of that trying to be, and probably expectations that I put more on myself than he does, but then just trying to be a good partner to my husband and wanting to be a good wife. So it's like, who is Shamaya as a 20-year-old girl, but also, who's Shamaya in her career? Who's Shamaya as a wife? And oh my God, put a kid in that. Who's Shamaya as a mom? Like, oh my God. But I do see the, like, there's so many benefits of being able to grow with your person at the same time too. There's benefits, but it's challenging. But if you marry the right person and you guys are both determined to make the type of marriage that you guys desire, because me and Raji, I don't know if it's the same for you and Cordell, but like, neither of us, in a way, don't have like a marriage that was like forecasted and just like there's people I can think about that have good marriages in my life, but we weren't close to them. So like, my parents divorced when I was younger, so did his. So it's like, I wasn't in a house where I saw like a husband should do this and a wife is expected to do this. Like, the only expectations I had were from movies and what I thought. And then I wasn't giving him as much grace as I was giving myself. Like, I'm like, I have to develop into a good wife. Like, maybe I shouldn't know to have dinner at the table at night, but you should know to take out that trash. Like, what do you mean? And that, oh my God, that's like the most hard and awakening. Like, girl, you're not perfect either. Give him a little bit more grace. Like, he's still figuring it out too. Like, when we got married, I was like, all right, you the husband. You should be doing this. You should be doing this. Like, oh my God, I just know I was so annoying. I just know I was so annoying.
Okay, but the fact that you're saying was means that you've overcome that, or in like maybe a slightly better phase of that.
I'm in a better phase of that, for sure.
Okay, wait, tell us how you got there, because I need to know.
How I got there was looking at myself and being like, girl, you ain't all put together either. Like, I don't know, like you said, when I went, I had such a limited view of myself. So I'm thinking, I know how to cook, I know how to clean, I know how to do these things. Like, I had what society puts as a good wife. Like, I was like, down pat. I can clean, I can cook. I take pride in that type of stuff. But can you be gentle after your husband has had a long day? Can you be his shoulder to cry on? Can you be patient if maybe he does make a mistake? And it's like, those things are still characters of a good wife. Do you carry those things as well? So it's like, I want him to be like, imagine, or not even imagine, but I think what showed me the most is when I was seeing these like flaws in myself, and I would go to him and apologize. And I would genuinely want him to be, right, but God forbid, it's like, but I would genuinely be like, sorry, and then really want him to forgive me. And I'm like, I'm sure he feels the same way when he messes up. And I'm holding him to this higher standard. Yeah. So I think that's what changed it for me, realizing like, just as he's developing and becoming a husband, like, you're developing and becoming a wife. And you have to be a little kinder. Because who wants to do, no human is going to do something just because the person's forcing them to.
Oh my gosh.
Or not even forcing, being like, you should be doing this, you should be doing this. If someone did that to me, I'd be like, no.
What?
Why should I be doing that? Actually, no, I shouldn't be doing that.
Good, thank you.
Yeah, no. You don't get to tell me what to do. Alright guys, so I'm done with the batter. And Hermilla has done her crumble. And so now we're going to put it in the pan and bake it for, it says about an hour. So we're going to bake, then we'll come back. But because we've told you guys about all the sacrificing, we want to leave you on a good note. Because marriage,
about marriage.
So many good things.
Don't want to scare you off.
Please, if you want to be married in your 20s, there is some beauty in it, I promise. What have you found thus far is the most beautiful thing about being married in your 20s, especially?
I am such a reminiscer, so I like scroll through my camera roll often, and like my husband and I made like little vlogs from the beginning of our relationship. Aww. So it's always fun to reflect back and look at those. But I think the most beautiful thing is just seeing like how we've gone through so many stages of life together. Like he was there for my college graduation, when I got my first apartment and my first like big girl job, and like when I bought my first home and all the things. Like he's just been there for such pivotal moments of my life, and just being able to share those experiences with someone, and being able to like look back and be like, oh, remember when we did this and did that, and you were here for me for this, and like see me grow up to the person I am now. I don't know, I just think that's so beautiful. And
that's
like,
so cute.
Everybody's like, oh my gosh, like wait until you're 30 to get married, figure out yourself, and like experience all the things in life. And it's like, I'd rather experience those things with my husband by my side. I don't know, that's just me. I'm not saying
it doesn't have to be everyone's story, but like if that's something you prefer, then I feel like there's no go in that. And I think that's something we need to stop doing. Like, if someone wants to be married young, yeah, they'll probably miss out on what you deem as fun. Yeah, they will have to grow faster, but what if that's okay with them? Like, what if that's okay with them? And if someone decides to marry a little later and that is not their priority because they want to build their career, that's okay too. Like, let people live their lives. Let people live their lives for themselves. If people want to have kids in their 20s, it's okay. Yeah. It's not your life.
Like, love being married young, but would I recommend that to everybody? No, because that's not for everyone. But if you want to experience that, go for it. If you want to wait until you're 30 to get married, go for that too. I think both are reasonable and both are great. I mean, don't get married at 16, but
right. Because even me now, like I'm married at 25. I see both sides. I feel like I just talked about this in my last video, but I see both sides. This looks so good, guys.
I'm so excited for this.
This is our Crumble loaf that we're about to put in the oven.
An hour is crazy though. What is it?
I don't know. Maybe it won't take an hour because it's the same. We'll just put it on the timer and then we'll check it.
My oven like burns stuff all the time, so I always do like way less time than it actually says.
Yeah, we'll check that in 30 minutes. Because an hour is pretty crazy. It was like for a loaf of bread, okay.
But tell us, what has been the most beautiful thing about marriage for you?
I think just kind of similar to how you were saying, we go through so many pivotal moments, and I truly don't know like if there was like there's been so many leaps of faith, there's been so many big moments that I don't know if I would have took those leaps of faith or if I would have gotten through certain things without having Raji with me, because he's like the biggest champion in my life. Like, I am words of affirmation, reassurance, girly. So sometimes when I get in my head and you have a person, like you can go to a friend, but they might not know the ins and outs of what you're going through.
Yeah.
But your husband, he sees you on a day-to-day, and Raj is so good with like bringing things back to like remembrance for me. He's like, remember you were here, now you're here. Like there is a difference. And so I just feel like just having your person and you guys get to go through things similar, like that's how you were saying, and you just have that person to reflect on. And I can't believe I met that guy when I was 20 years old. And like we're two different people. We're two different people.
Imagine the people you're gonna be when you're like 30, 40. Oh my gosh.
Like I get to see him become a dad, and I get to talk to our children and be like, nope, you know, daddy and mommy went through this. Like there's just so much that we get to experience. And also I feel like the beauty of marrying young is we don't have to, like, I don't feel like I'm in a rush to have kids, or I'm on this strict timeline that okay, I'm married at this age, I gotta hurry up to get these kids out the way. Like, which again, it's fine if that's your situation, but everything's okay. Because if I get pregnant tomorrow, I'm just be like,
we'll be just fine.
We'll be just fine. But I just honestly feel like we're just taking our time with everything, and we're growing, we're learning. So I would say that's the most beautiful thing about marriage right now. Let's see what my answer is next year. Maybe I come back as more patient, more kind.
Oh my goodness.
Less selfish.
It's gonna be so good.
More mature.
It's gonna be so good.
It's gonna be so great. Well, guys, our loaf of bread is going to bake, and we're gonna chat some more off camera. And we'll see you guys when we get
the real
back.
chat. The real marriage chat.
The real yapping. All right, guys. So our pumpkin crumble loaf is out. It looks so delish. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. You've gained something from it.
Anything.
But a little thing. Other than sacrifice.
It's just so hard. It's so scary, you know.
There's some beauty. No, we want to leave you guys with some encouragement, so. Oh, look at that.
So good.
Oh my god. You guys have to see how this looks in the.
Oh, look at that steam going out.
Was there steam?
Yeah, do you not see it?
Oh, I see it now. Hopefully it tastes as good as it looks. I mean, I wasn't measuring as much as I should have been.
Very festive.
But Hermel, before we dig in, can you leave, you know, the 20-year-old girl right now who might be in a relationship, who might be single, who might be engaged, and she's like, should I be getting married in my 20s? Can you leave her with a word of advice, encouragement? What would you want to hear? That's actually crazy. What would you want to hear? No, that's the question. What would you want to hear before getting married in your 20s?
Well, one, make sure you're marrying the right person.
For starters.
No, seriously though, because I feel like, especially if you're one of the girls who is on a timeline like I was, it's sometimes easy to like compromise on the things that you really want and need in a partner, because you're just like trying to, you know, crunch into that timeline, and you're really not evaluating like, hey, is this actually the person God has for me? So one, make sure you're in it with the right person, because
you're in it for the long haul.
You are. And if, you know,
oh.
It still looks great.
It crumbles well.
I definitely overloaded the crumbles on top.
Well, it wasn't your fault because we were supposed to mix them in the middle.
Yeah.
And I forgot that part, so it's fine.
But we like the crumbles, so that's gonna be good.
We do. We're gonna put this behind us.
But I feel like we've talked about this before, but like, you know, marriage is gonna be marriage. You're gonna have good moments. Wait, can we switch pieces? Because I feel like your piece is smaller.
No, you need to get full. You need to pull the Ethiopian. Like, no, eat.
I ate a lot. She fed me a whole dinner before this.
Yes.
But we've talked about this, and it's like when, you know, marriage is gonna have its ups and downs. But when you're in the downs, at least you can be like, at least I'm in this with the right person. Like,
oh, that's good.
I'm working through this. We're gonna, you know, get on each other's nerves, but at least I know you're my person, so this feels worth it. And I'm willing to fight for this, but in the back of your mind, if you know, like, hey,
did I marry that might make it a lot more difficult.
Yeah. So I would say that, and also just have wise counsel around you,
Yeah.
wise people who can like see you and your partner for who you really are and what stage you're really in.
That's good too, yeah.
And like
having that community.
Yeah. I think that was really important for us, especially just because like similar to you, like we didn't grow up from households who modeled, you know, healthy marriages and things. So we didn't really have an idea of what that looked like going into it. So like we really invested in like having, you know, older, wiser couples around us. We're like, okay, like we've talked to y'all, we've had sit down conversations. Like y'all are ready for marriage. Like you're good. Like we see him for him. He is a great guy. Like we're comfortable.
That's
like
important, yeah.
With you moving forward in this, and hopefully likewise for me.
Right.
Like if we were just like moving in isolation and just like rushing into marriage at such a young age, I don't know if that would. I would advise anyone to do that. So
you might have a little bit more challenges than a normal person.
That's just my 2 cents.
No, that's good. Yeah, marrying the right person, because challenges are gonna come regardless. So at least knowing that you're in the right fight with the right person, that definitely is good.
It's a good way to surprise. I like that.
It's still yours. Something Carmela got to experience that I wish that I did actually is before being married, having that like independence of living by yourself a little. I feel like I could only imagine like who or like maybe parts of me that I would have developed that still were developed, but like in the face of someone else. So I just recommend like before being married, do the things. Hopefully you marry the person who's in line with you in the same ways, and you know, if you want to travel, they want to travel as much. If you want to go live in another state, they do too. But why are you telling me?
It's not funny.
But like, just do the things that you, again, hopefully you marry the same person. But there are just things that maybe you can just do in your singlehood that like, you know, it's not going to be a priority in marriage. So just have that like list of, before I have to consult anybody else about doing this, do it and take advantage of the time you have by yourself. And I think that's important. Whether that's living by yourself, traveling, picking up a hobby, going to a new state, whatever that is, try to prioritize those things and not let, I'm ready to get to marriage be the priority, because you're going to have a lifetime with that person, but you only get a season of being alone and being by yourself. So
that's good.
Yeah, let's do our first bite and see how this is.
I'm excited. Well, I feel like this is healthy because it's homemade.
And there was no sugar in that. Honestly, I've seen recipes calls for way more sugar, so I'm not bad.
That is so good.
It's actually really good. I don't like a dessert that has a lot of pumpkin in it.
Really?
So, but you can definitely taste the pumpkin, but it's not like overbearing.
No, it's not. And I don't like overly sweet desserts either, so this is a good balance.
Wow, can you believe we made this?
Like, Starbucks soup, this is so good.
No, actually, you can make your own pastry at home. This is our first time doing it too. First time making this recipe, and it turned out great.
I haven't baked in years. Like, the baking I've been doing the past few years is a little brownie mix, crack a little egg, and oil in there.
Honestly, same. I used to just be like, a little egg and water is gonna get me the dessert kick that I need.
But you do taste the difference when it's actually made from scratch.
It's so moist. What would you rate this?
This is a solid, like, 9.5, honestly.
Honestly, I was gonna say a 9.
I feel like if we put the crumbles in the middle, it might have, like, held together more because they're just kind of, like, falling off the top. But, I mean, besides that, everything's great.
Moist. I like a loaf of bread that's, like, not super cake-like, but has that moist dense to it. And this has that. Well.
You were really on your baking kick lately.
But honestly, I don't enjoy it as much as I do with cooking.
Really?
Cooking, you just have so much more freedom. Like, baking, it's like, follow this, do this, do this. But, yeah, this was good. The loaf of bread wasn't as bad.
The drinks were good. This was just overall.
This is a great
fall night. We have our little fall sweaters on.
I know. I'm like, you guys have to see this.
Don't drop it now.
Right. The dogs will enjoy it. I know Raji's just waiting.
Oh yeah.
He was about to cut it open. He was about to cut it open before we even recorded. I finished recording.
Over here yapping away, eating the whole cake.
You know, started eating. I just know he wants a bite. Can't get one. It's like, no. Yeah. Sacrifice. Sacrifice. Alright, guys. We gotta stop.
Gosh. We are insane.
Thank you so much for coming on and baking with me.
I'm so glad to be here.
She'll be back again, guys. You know, pot lunch.
She's not even joking.
Thank you guys for watching and cooking and yapping with us again. Bye.